So in case you've been out of the loop, people have been doing this. It's going insane. They are raiding Scientology locations and trying to get in as deep as possible, try and see everything that they can. Man, it's going absolutely crazy. This is one that happened yesterday. This is at New York City. Wow, they're like just smashing into the place, damaging the books and everything. People can't do anything about it. Like, this guy couldn't do anything. He can't really stop there because it's like 100 people running there. These folks went in with somebody dressed up as like Jesus, you know, running into the location. Check that out. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. They just smash in there and take a look at this place though. Take a look at this. This is crazy. Check this out. It looks like a museum, like a fancy spot. Wow, check that out. Here's another one. Like, this one went in like on the weekend. He just ran in there with a bunch of like little people. People are just going mad, like doing this thing. Okay. Look at this one. What is going on, man? What? Okay, that's just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. That's freaking insane. Okay, so the Church of Scientology responded and they said that they are really upset about this. They consider this a hate crime. They say, on Saturday afternoon, someone dressed as a Christian Messiah was among the dozens of people in costumes and masks seen on video, forcing open the door of the Scientology building on Hollywood Boulevard after a tug of war with a security guard. The footage posted on TikTok and Instagram shows the group sprinting up and down the stairs, clashing with black-shirted security guards, giggling and gasping to catch their breath, while the church members scream at them to leave. That is absolutely crazy. Like, this user on Reddit even went and mapped out like the locations based on the video evidence that they've got. So what he's doing is basically drawing up maps based on everything that they found so far. Now, if you don't know about Scientology, Scientology is a super secretive kind of like a religion. That's a newer religion. And some people said that they are actually dangerous. So here's a clip that I saw yesterday talking about the chilling reality of how far Scientology goes to silence dissent, from surveillance to armed PIs, and the links are truly disturbing. Watch a full breakdown here. Let's check this clip out.
They're willing to do it. You know, and they had private investigators following David Miscavige's father around after David Miscavige, guy leads Scientology now. He's been leading it since 1987. His father left quite publicly and spectacularly. Ended up on Nightline, stuff like that, talking about his kid, you know, David, and talking about how abusive Scientology was. And they followed him and harassed him until the end of his life. And one of the things that was found when by a cop who busted these private investigators who were following Miscavige's father around was they had guns with silencers and rifles and shit in their car, right?
That's
and we were all like, what are the guns for?
What are they doing?
What are the improvised homemade silencers for? What
homemade
is
silencers?
This? You know, this is the level that Scientology will take things.
Wow, this organization is crazy, dude. So I thought, okay, let me go and look up a little bit more about Scientology, and I found this dude on Twitter. I'm gonna share this link in the description, and he posts this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh, here we go.
I don't know where the adults are, but these baller kids have taken it into their own hands to expose one of the darkest organizations in the entire world. Check this out.
Welcome to church.
That's not church.
As far as religions go, Scientology is the new kid on the block. Born from the imagination of American science fiction writer.
Born from the imagination of an American science fiction writer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Your religion is somebody's imagination.
L. Ron Hubbard in the 1950s. He would have it that 75 million years ago, humans were invaded by destructive and dangerous alien souls.
Of course.
Only by Scientology can we exorcise them through costly personality testing, auditing, and self-help courses. After many years and much money, those most deserving are saved, deemed clear of bad alien energy.
A protest against ridding oneself of evil alien energies. I had to go down to Hollywood Boulevard to investigate for myself what is actually going on.
I mean, I would. What the heck is this?
How do they recruit? Like, what is their sales pitch to get people in there? Well, listen, they start off with deception. Often they're talking about, hey, do you want a free personality test? You want a free IQ test? You want a free stress test? Do you want to see a free movie? And you're on Hollywood Boulevard, where you have all these theaters down there, and you're walking down the street on vacation, and you say, hey, you want to see a free movie? And they're thinking, oh, wow, yeah, it sounds cool. Little do they know, it's a 20-minute movie about the book Dianetics. And the recruitment process starts there. They prey on people, try to get information from them, try to get money from them. They get your information, they're going to harass you for the rest of your life.
Are there specific types of people they target, or is it just everybody?
Listen, they'll target anybody who they think they can get money from, but they're actually going to target people who are most vulnerable.
Yeah, of course.
People who are down on their luck, people who are searching for something, people who are disconnected from family, disconnected from society. Yeah. They prey upon that. And again,
madness.
They then try to get you into the Sea Org, where you're going to work. You're essentially a slave. You're working 110 hours a week for $0 and a $47 allowance.
That's preying on the most vulnerable stands in sharp contrast to the high-profile celebrity associations the church has tried to cultivate over the last half-century. Folks like Tom Cruise, John Travolta, and Elizabeth Moss, which have long lent Scientology a veneer of glamour and legitimacy.
It's something that has helped me incredibly in my life. I've been a Scientologist for over 30 years, and it's something that, as you know, without it, I wouldn't be where I am.
However, you don't believe sexual assault conviction against Danny Masterson, an active member of the church, and a lawsuit filed by former member Leah Remini against the church have revealed cracks in their carefully curated image and exposed the dichotomy of experiences within its ranks.
So you're from Oregon? I'm very critical.
Yeah.
I'm a classical music person. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Am I talking too much?
This is crazy. This is actually insane. I can't believe it. Okay, and so all of this kind of made me wonder what people that have already been inside of Scientology thought of this whole trend, right? And I found Leah Remini, who used to be on King of Queens. You might recognize it from the show here. This is and she's actually spoken out about this trend, this recent trend. I'm going to show you what she said in this clip.
There was a time that I truly appreciated what I was seeing on platforms like TikTok. People who were never in Scientology talking about it in a way that could reach others, especially younger people, and help prevent them from being involved. That kind of awareness was very important, and it had a purpose. But this is not that. What I'm seeing now, running into Scientology buildings, harassing staff, provoking reactions for TikTok, is not really exposure. It feels like it's about clicks, and it's turning something serious into content. And in doing so, it completely loses the point, because this trend creates chaos. It creates a spectacle. And worst of all, it hands Scientology exactly what they want. The ability to position themselves as the victim. And understand this too. This is for your own safety. You know, they're going to go after you. They're going to involve law enforcement. They're going to have you arrested if they can. One purpose: to silence your voice and your platform. So this actually benefits them. They want to be able to say that they're being harassed. They want to reinforce this false narrative that they're a legitimate religion being persecuted, and you're playing into that narrative. The people inside the Scientology, they're trained to react in a certain way to make themselves appear as though they're being harassed and victimized. So what may feel like exposing something is really, in reality, distracting from the real dangers of Scientology. And that's what they want. But there's so many ways to help. And those of you on TikTok, you're incredibly creative. And you've already shown that you could bring awareness to the dangers of Scientology in ways that actually reach people. I'm just telling you that this isn't that. I'm asking you to rethink this trend and to use the same creativity to highlight the real and very serious dangers of this organization in ways that truly help. So thank you for trying to help, and I thank you in advance for helping.
Okay, so that's what she says about it. But look, some positivity has come from this trend, right? A lot of people are kind of in support of this situation. A lot of people are in support of it because what it's doing is it's leading to them closing their doors.
You see, we cannot get in the Scientology building, dog. You guys, that shit on lockdown. Oh my God.
Damn! Wow!
Yo, bro, what's going on? You for the last interview?
You do not want to mess with that guy. Not a chance, guy. Okay, so look, let's be honest. The end of all nuisance streaming is jail. There's nothing else, because you always have to up the ante. You always have to go in there, and you always have to cause a ruckus. And to keep your viewers entertained, the only thing you can do is step it up a level each time. And every time you step it up a level, you put yourself at risk. And every time you put yourself at risk, you can eventually end up in a situation where it's over for you, basically. Now, I do think that some positivity has come from this. Many of the locations of the Scientology views have shut down they've closed down, and so they're not taking in any more people. And so that's a good sign. That's stopping them from spreading their word and from getting people involved. But it doesn't come without its risk to everybody that's doing this thing. And so I'm really interested in what you think about this situation. Please let me know in the comments and tell me if you think that this is good or if this is bad. I really want to see where you're at with this, and we'll cover as much as we can as we get more. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't be like this guy. What is going on, man? What?